Bobbi Kumari and I run a fashion business called Living in Light. Lots of edgy, creative, funky clothes for women and children. I'm here in Leicester Square outside the Odeon Cinema. I used to come here all the time to party, to meet guys, generally just to socialise. I used to live a really hedonistic lifestyle. I was heavily into drug taking and alcohol abuse and definitely very promiscuous. It wasn't until I became a Christian that I realised just how soul-destroying my lifestyle actually was, but I didn't know how to change. Even as a Christian, I found myself doing the same things because I'd been doing them for such a long time. So then I began to really pray. I began to cry out to God because I wanted to live a life of purity. I began to really seek Him and ask Him to show me the way. How do I change? How do I actually exercise self-control and stop doing these self-destructive things? And I felt His presence. I felt Him really leading me. And so He began to renew my mind. He began to change the way that I thought. And as I began to think differently, I found myself avoiding those situations that would normally get me in trouble. Over time, I found myself getting stronger. I found that I actually wanted to partner with God. I found that I wanted to see myself and my life the way that God saw my life, because I knew that God's plans for me were so much better than my own plans for myself. Slowly, He began to renew my mind so radically that I would avoid those situations completely. I found myself getting strengthened. I found myself actually having joy in being pure. Because as much as I enjoyed that lifestyle at certain times, it really just didn't satisfy. I used to go out and take drugs and hang around with guys because it served a purpose for the time. But in the morning or the next day, I'd always feel horrible. I'd always feel that I needed to do that stuff again in order to give me some self-worth or give me some kind of, validation for who I was and who I was worth. And I love the fact that I live without that now. I love the fact that I don't have to depend on that kind of stuff, on drugs and alcohol and guys to tell me what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth. And I also love the fact that I will get married one day, and that's what's so exciting, that when He does come along, I will be so ready for Him. I won't be in a relationship that's not right. I won't be distracted. I'll just be ready. And that, for me, is the most exciting part of it all.